guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about like what if I could only keep just 10 eyeshadow palettes. I know that this is a pretty old tag, but I thought why not? It's a really fun idea, and let's get into it. Also, this is not in any particular order, so I'm just gonna show you the eyeshadow palettes. The first one that I thought about is this baby right here, the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette, and this one looks like this. It's amazing. I love it so much, and the quality is just unmatchable. And it's one of my most used eyeshadow palette, like one of the most used. Like for the past 2 months, I feel like I'm saying like too much, but for the past 2 or 3 months, I kind of forgot about it, but because I have to try more and more eyeshadow palettes, but this one I always come back to. So this is gonna get used in spring so much. This quality is amazing. Like I said, the quality is amazing. The color story, it's beautiful, as you can see. I don't think any other eyeshadow palettes came out with, like, any other brands or anything came out with the same color story. But I love this shade right here. I think this one, it's called Nebula. Funny, like the palette Angela came out with. It's so funny. Nebula is one of my favorite shades. I really love Galaxy right here, or Mercury. I don't know why I said Galaxy. Natasha Denona has an eyeshadow palette that where I think I'm in love with that eyeshadow. The mini retro one, the Galaxia or Galaxy eyeshadow, to die for. Side note. Yeah, I love this, and this is definitely in my top 3 eyeshadow palettes. And I'm gonna swatch some shades so you can see the quality of this one right here. And how can you not love this? This is everything. I love it so much. The next one is this one right here, Sultry from ABH. This one, it's not actually in store right now, but it had a comeback around the holidays. I think this one came in a vault with an eyeliner, a mascara, and something else, I don't remember. But this one, the quality is beautiful, and it's a pretty close dupe for the Natasha Denona Glam eyeshadow palette. So if you have this, you might not actually need that one. So yeah, I love this shade right here. I think this one was my most used shade. I think this is why I hesitated about getting the Glam eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona, because I had this. So, and as you can see, it's not that used, but whenever I want to do like a really glam nighttime look, this baby right here is the perfect choice. And I'm gonna swatch some shades for you to see the quality of this. I love this shade right here, Cyborg, everything. And I don't know why I swatched them so closely, but you can see that the quality is there, and they're so pretty, and they're pretty close dupe for the Natasha Denona ones. So if you have this, you might not need that, but I love this one so much. Now that we've talked about Natasha Denona, this is the eyeshadow palette that I want to keep from her, like if I were able to only keep 10 eyeshadow palettes. This baby right here is everything I need in an eyeshadow palette. Like, I love pink makeup at the moment. I think it's because of this trend that's been going around with pink makeup. This is the best mini she has ever come out with. Like, how can you not love this? You can make like a flirty daytime look, really romantic type of nighttime look. Like, this is it. This is amazing. And I'm gonna swatch some shades so you can see better. I don't really like this shade right here. Like, this shade can be a little tricky to work with, but it's fine. I can make it work. But this one, like, I don't know the name. I think this is You. I think this one right here, it's called You, because the names are You Are My True Love, because this one came out around Valentine's Day, and I really like the names. So this is what it looks like. I love everything about it, and I've been using it non-stop since I got it, like a month ago, I would say. Not really a month ago, about a month ago or something like that. I love this eyeshadow palette, and I just can't live without this at the moment. An eyeshadow palette that I didn't think I would love that much is this one from Urban Decay. I usually don't really like their quality. Like, their quality can be all over the place, but especially the first Naked eyeshadow palettes, I didn't like them. But I used up Naked too, because at some point that was my only eyeshadow palette. It was my first eyeshadow palette. Like, for many of us, a Naked eyeshadow palette was the very first thing we bought at Sephora. So yeah, I think I got that one around 2016 or 2017, around that time. But let's get back to this. This one, it's called Party Favor, and it only has toppers, but the formula is so buttery and so out of this world. I think this one are called, I don't know, moon dust type of formula at their brand, or I don't know, but this is everything. And found it on sale, and I got 2 eyeshadow palettes. Like, if that doesn't tell you how much I love this one, I don't know what does. Because I thought that this was gonna be discontinued, because the one Moon Dust or something got discontinued, and when I discovered this, I was like, I'm so getting 2 eyeshadow palettes because I don't want to risk it. So this one can take your eye makeup, like, can take your look to a whole new level. And you're gonna see in a second, like, we're gonna see together in a second, like, how pretty these are. And this is eye safe, because the glitter is not so chunky that it can get in your eye or scratch your eye or anything. As you can see, the glitter, it's so finely milled, and I just love it. And like I said, I have 2 eyeshadow palettes, so if that doesn't tell you how much I love this, I don't know what does. Since I really love pink makeup, this is the eyeshadow palette that I'm gonna be keeping next. And if I can open it, this one, I don't know how to show you without you seeing the camera or the mess in my room, but whatever. This one looks like this, and as you can see, I've pretty much hit pan on this shade right here. It has a big dip in it, and it's one of my favorite baby, like, baby doll, baby pink, kind of pink. It's beautiful, like bubblegum. That's the word I was looking for, bubblegum. I love this shade right here. I never really worked with the glitters, but I like this glitter right here. This one, I don't know, I've never used it, but the formula is amazing, and I love this quad right here. This quad can dupe Natasha Denona Glam palette, because I didn't look, like, the first time I've seen that palette on Instagram, I wanted to see if I had anything similar. And this quad right here, if you have this quad, you can get a pretty close look to the one you would get using the Glam eyeshadow palette. Like I said, I'm really on the fence about getting that palette. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, this one right here, I really like it. The pink shades, everything is better than the other ones. I still think that the best one is the Norvina Volume 1, but I don't really use that much purple, and this one is a pretty close quality, and I love it. I love it so much. And look how big this is. Like, I would never finish this, like even if I used it daily. So yeah, I'm keeping it. Another eyeshadow palette from ABH is this one, Amrezy. I think this one came out around March last year. March, I don't remember, March, April last year or 2 years ago. Like, what is time at this point with everything that's been going on? Like, do we understand time like you used to? I don't know. But this one looks like this, and it's pretty much perfect. Like, I can say how much I love this eyeshadow palette. Like, this quad right here, this is everything. I don't really use the blue one. I don't really use black eyeshadow, but I can basically use the entire palette. I can basically use it up because the quality is amazing. It's on par with the other ABH eyeshadow palettes. Like, the quality is to die for. Like, it reminds me of Soft Glam, and I love that palette. This is a close look. Like, just for this shade Barb right here, I would get it. I think I got this one around Black Friday, about like 25% off, and why not, because this is beautiful, and if I can get a discount, like, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I don't regret buying this. I love the packaging. I actually was kind of on the fence about the packaging because it's so pink. Like, so pink is not even funny. So pink. But yeah, this doesn't come off or anything. Like, it's fine. I think so. Oh, nothing. And yeah, I really love it. We're gonna mix it up a little with one from Huda Beauty, which is this one, Nude Light. And this color story is everything. Like, this shade right here is to die for, and the mattes are kind of tricky, but I have the mattes from the Norvina eyeshadow palette, so I would be able to use those mattes, but I just can't say no to this shade. This shade right here, like this bottom right here, this is everything, and yeah, I can't live without this. At first, I was kind of undecided if I like it or not, but as I used it more, I'm in love with it. And this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's pretty used, but yeah, I kind of have to do some damage in this and use more this eyeshadow palette, but yeah, I love it. This one, the shade in the center of the eyeshadow palette doesn't do anything for me, but yeah, I love it, and I'm keeping this. Also, the packaging, this is the best packaging that Huda has ever done. Like, I love the fake type of snake skin. I love it. So we all know by now that the Nude line, like these mini ones, the Nude line, are just perfect. So yeah, I'm keeping this. Another eyeshadow palette from ABH that I'm gonna be keeping is this one, the Jackie Aina eyeshadow palette, which is the best that ABH has ever come out with. Like, I'm not even joking. This is the best quality, like, from their brand. Like, Jackie did an amazing job with this. I just can't stop looking at it. It's so pretty and so, it's just so good. Like, I'm gonna let the palette talk for itself. Like, how can you not love that color story? The colors, the shades are rich, pigmented. I don't have anything bad to say about this eyeshadow palette. The only thing I just don't really understand is this shade Trust Issues right here. I just don't really get it, but you can use it as a topper. I don't know if it's gonna show up. It's okay. I just don't really understand that topper. Maybe it's because I don't really use gold topper, and this one, it's somewhere in between a shimmer and a topper, and I would much rather use the ones from the Party Favor eyeshadow palette. But yeah, I'm keeping this because the quality is to die for. I thought that since I didn't have like many grunge type of eyeshadows, like dark, I don't know, dark green or something, I would pick this one because this one has all the shades I was missing from the other eyeshadow palettes. I think this color story is really unique, and that's why I got it like in the first place. The packaging is everything. It has like a smoke type of design to it, like even the plastic has that smoky shape, like not shape, I don't know, color to it, and I love it. The quality is there. Like I know that that her minis are not as good as her big eyeshadow palettes, but for the Haze Obsessions and the Nude Obsessions, she's done an amazing job at those. Like the pastels, not so much, but the Haze and Nude Obsessions are beautiful, are amazing. I love them. And yeah, this is what it looks like up close. As you can see, I love that olive type of shade in the middle. That one is my favorite. This color story is just amazing, and I've created so many looks with this. I just can't get enough of it. So I'm keeping it. Another eyeshadow palette that I'm definitely keeping because I'm panning it at the moment is Soft Glam right here. This baby right here has been with me through thick and thin. I think this was the reason I started my Instagram page, because I wanted to pan this baby. But since I have so many eyeshadow palettes, I'm having a pretty hard time getting through all the eyeshadows and using them and all that stuff. But yeah, this one looks like this. As you can see, I finished 2 shades, and this is what it looks like. I have pan in 2 more shades, so I'm doing fine, and I can't wait to use it up. So, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use it up or just throw it out when it expires. But yeah. So this was my video. Like and subscribe if you want to. I really hope you agreed with the choices I made, and if you didn't, I don't know, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and see you next time. Bye.